Effects here, and we are looking at the ban list. And I just want to say one thing. Wow. Yeah, that's my word for the ban list. Wow. So, I did not expect Ryzel or Malice to get hit at all. Like 0% chance I thought they were going to get hit, and they did, which is crazy. I thought that or not that I didn't think they were going to get hit. I thought they were going to get hit by not getting hit by directly. So I thought Shifter, Link Decoder, stuff like that. So you saw my ban list from video from the other day of my predictions, and I got a few of them right. I got the monkey board coming back. So let's start with the stuff coming back to 3. So we have Cyberjar at 3. I'm going to just chuck him off the thing when I'm done with him. Which, it came to 2. No one's using Cyberjar. It's at 3 now. No one's going to use Cyberjar. But here we go. Actually, we are getting Magnet Warrior support. So we could play Cyberjar with Magnet Warrior support. We have 1 card revealed so far. So we'll keep that on the back burner. So Cyberjar, goodbye. You're at 3. Danger Noodle, Danger Tsukinoko. Same as Cyberjar. Another level 3. It's up to 3s. No one's using it at 2. Yeah. He was on my list. They were both on my list to come to 3. Then we had Danger Jackalope. He is the same as Danger Noodle. He is doing nothing. He's at 3. Ava. Droitron's not doing anything. It hasn't improved. They can have Ava at 3. Then we have Performer Pal Monkey Board. I have no clue what this one does. He looks pretty stupid. He's a monkey with a keyboard mouth. You can add 1 level 4 lower Performer Pal monster from your deck. I said Performer Pal Monkey. You can add 1 level 4 or Performer Pal monster from your deck to your hand. That's not a bad one, unless you're his scale is dependent on his thing. He's not bad. It'll be nice to see if Performer Pal gets anything from this. Then let's go completely opposite. Let's go to our bans. Are fully gone, because okay, it's important, but it's the middle hits that are the crazy stuff right now. So we have Abyss Dweller. So this is Ryzel's fault. Ryzel is playing Abyss Dweller. Like you saw, if you watched YCS, Abyss Dweller was used. Ryzel used it against who did he use it against? He used in the semi-finals. The Ryzel guy used it against the I think it was the Atlantean guy, and he couldn't play. Abyss Dweller is a great card. It's non-generic. It was too good. It had to go. I had it on my list to go as well. Bahamut Shark. This one's sad. I do play. I'm building Mermail. I was waiting for Abyss Gaius to come so I could actually play Mermail on my locals, and now I have to rebuild it. So the deck on Thursday should be Atlantean Mermail. So Abyss Mermail. So we will be looking at what we can replace Bahamut Shark in, because it's not just Bahamut Shark. You lose the Toadalese, you lose the Virtue Dragon, or you don't lose the Virtue Dragon, but he's harder to get and you don't want to waste your 3s in it. So I've dropped him too. I've been looking at what I want to play. I'm going to go a smaller package of Synchro with the Mirror Mage guy. So that's what I've got so far. I will be working on it more and more. I'd like to hear feedback of what you guys think we could put in the Atlantean deck. So also, sharks are pretty dead right now because of this completely. I will be looking at how to make sharks because I was building it and I would still like to build it. Our buddy Justice was playing against someone the other day who was playing a shark deck with Exodia. So shout out to him. And he had some stuff. So there's that. Bye bye Bahamut Shark. That's a sad one to throw away. Link Decoder. He's pretty broken in Malice right now. And we are getting at Announced support. That's going to be the Code Talker support. So having him gone as a Link 1 is pretty good right now for the game. I think this is a good one. I don't know how much it's going to affect Malice. It's pretty much only used in Malice right now, but I wonder what it's going to do to announced as well. So let's get rid of that. He is now gone. And this horrible thing, Nightmare Griffin Lock, where you can't do anything unless you're co-linked to something. Horrible card. So you literally cannot, anything special summoned cannot activate their effects unless they're linked. So you need to have a link monster. It's just a horrible, horrible card to play against. And that's another one, Malice use. So Malice did get hit pretty hard in that, but then Ryzel did lose the Abyss Dweller. Also, Ryzel got hit harder with the limits and the semi-limits. So, goodbye Nightmare Griffin. So, let's jump into the ones. So it's all updated on there now. I had to use the Scapegoats as a placeholder. So we can only play one Druid Swarm. I'm shocked it's only Druid Swarm. So the two big Druid Bestials are now both at 1. I thought Magnum was going to get banned. And I thought Saronir and Baldrake will go to 2 and be semi-limited. It's nice that we have a massive list of semi-limited stuff. It doesn't really happen that much. Like, it's a big... This was a big ban list. It was crazy, really. So we have lost Druid Swarm to 1. I'm going to save this one to last because I hate this card. And he deserves a lot of talk about because he's crap. Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. This will be interesting to see where he fits in. As you can see from this list, Snake Eyes are more playable now. And he lets you do the continuous spell trap. And they set monsters as... Well, they make monsters become continuous spells. So it'll be interesting to see how the true Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King, fits into this right now. So I'd like to see what people cook up with this guy. Like, people have been crying for him to come back for a while, so it's interesting that he finally has, and we get to see how this is going to go. That was a good one. I'm happy with that. We got back Mathmat Circular. I don't know how I feel about this one. It means there's going to be Cyberse Mathmech decks back out there. It's not fun to play against. That's why he was banned. And we will see how having him at 1 again will affect what people plan. The good thing about it is having more rogue and competitive decks around is interesting. We don't want just 2 of the same decks. It was so nice that the Memento Goblin guy won the YCS, not Ryzel. It gives us hope that other decks can compete and play well, and it's not all just... It's not a tier 0 format right now. We have no tier 0, and this ban list has helped drop it down from a tier 0, and Rogue can play. I'm happy that Rogue can actually do something and participate more. You can get more, like Lab Guy. He did good. So, it's good and bad. Mathmech's a crappy deck. It's not fun. I didn't like it. It's like a flu deck. People don't like it. So, we'll see. We'll see how well Mathmech does with just him coming back. Bonfire to 1. This was pretty obvious it was going to happen. It's not like hard enough to be banned, but if Rotor's at 1, Bonfire should be at 1. So that's interesting that that's now to 1. It's good. It was kind of obvious it was going to happen. So good luck Ashen when you get that support now. But yeah. And it also, having that at 1 and then the Snake Eyes 2, kind of helps balance the Snake Eyes back out 2 as well. So, we have Brilliant Fusion. So, we have Gemlight support coming in the new Battles of Legend set in like June, July time. So it'll be nice to have the fact that you can actually fuse with the Gemlight Fusion card. I think this card was pretty broken before because it's a continuous fusion card. I haven't really looked into it. We will be doing some theory crafting on the Gemlight, especially now this is at 1, so we'll see how that works, see how the new cards are going to be, and we will be doing that coming up probably at the start of next month, because I already have some stuff planned for this section of like the month. I kind of have the month planned out. So yeah, we have Brilliant Fusion. This one I'm not too happy with. Like, okay, it's a good card, but you want to be able to interrupt and stop their hand traps, because so many people have decks like, look at Tenpai for example, where it was basically just hand traps. It was a small Tenpai engine, and then 90% of the deck was hand traps. So you needed a crossout against them to play, but then they use crossout too. So it's like swings and roundabouts where you want it to help you, but the bigger decks are still using it and then crushing you with it as well, and interrupting your hand traps. I do think crossout shouldn't have been hit, and I think cool buy should come back, so you can stop them plays and it gives you the flow, and like you can feel that you're playing well and everything. So our second to last one is Triple Tactics Talent. Okay, I didn't expect it. I don't hate it. I'm not happy with it. I'm kind of neutral with this one. It's okay. Yeah, that's all I can say. Hitting this card, okay. I understand. Like, yeah, I understand. And I'm happy because I only have one QCR. So now I don't have to worry about trying to get any more QCRs. I have the one. It looks good in my side deck. We're happy. So, this card. This should have been hit ages ago. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but it's a horrible card. I like rogue decks. I like decks that you need to do something different with. I know some of the like meta decks can abuse Shifter, and they've like in the previous formats stuff's abused Shifter, but if you play Shifter, you stop most decks from being able to play. It's the same as Droll. I think now they have to hit Droll at 1-2, and then it's fair. Droll and Shifter, you get hit, it's hard to play around, it ruins your turn. Like, people moan about Molcharmies, but you could choose to play around Molcharmy and just give your opponent like big hands, and you can still build a board. You cannot do that with Shifter and Droll. It's just not a fun time to be shifted. And Droll's the same. Droll's, to me, isn't as bad, because you can still do things. But Shifter, a lot of decks rely on the graveyard. And it just stops anything. It's just not a fun card. Like, anything you, like, even if you have like one effect that lets you get something back from the graveyard, one spell or trap, it's ruined because of Shifter. You just need that one thing, and it's like, so I'm happy it's at 1. I don't think it should be banned, because you want that interruption if you do get it. And then if you cool buy this, like, on the chain, it's like better. It's, to me, I'm happy with it. I do think 1 was the best option. Like, to me, that makes sense. So, goodbye Shifter. And then I just put these in just to fill the spaces so I could separate between 1s and 2s. So, let's start with the yugiohs. This is the best deck in the format right now. Oh, wait, we have one more 1. I missed it, the extra deck. Detonator. So, I think they only play 2 at most detonators. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be nice to see how the yugiohs do now they've been hit, as you can see on the other list. They have 3 in the list above, and they got this guy. They lost Abyss Dweller. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do from now on. They can still play a lot of generic rank 4s, and remember, yugioh and Malice are both getting support coming up. So, don't count these decks out. They will still be so good. So, we will be doing some deck profiles on them, theory crafting of what we think we can play in them, now they have been hit by the man list. So, let's jump Detonator out. Bye-bye Detonator. Let's jump to the 2. So, we have EX yugioh, Ice yugioh, and Sword yugioh. Yeah, they lost 1 of each. That's pretty fair. I don't think it makes much of a big deal. You're less likely to get them. And you lost the Bonfire as well. I forgot to mention the lost Bonfire. But that brings the balance down. We have decks that can now interrupt more. Like, it's going to be nice having this. But they're also getting new support. So remember that. They get new support. Normally the next supports are always broken. So we'll see how that goes. And that is the 3 yugioh cards gone. They still have Node. So it's not like it's too hit too hard. So Malice. P Dormouse. Okay. White Rabbit, that's good, I only had 2 White Rabbits. And Malice and Underground. Malice needed hitting 2. If they didn't hit 1 and they left the other, one deck would just completely dominate the format. I think this has been a really fair ban list. You help Rogue by Shifter. Okay, you still have Droll. Droll's still another big thing that hits Rogue. You got rid of Abyss Dweller, and then you hit both of the 2 meta decks pretty fairly. I think I'd say it's both 50-50 on what they hit. They lost Link Decoder, they lost Nightmare Griffin, so you can't stupid lock anyone. It was pretty fair. I think it was a good ban list. I'm happy with how Underground going to 2, White Rabbit going to 2, only because I have 2, and Doormat's going to 2. I think that was fair. I think this was a good ban list. It made sense, and honestly, this is just, like I said at the start, wow. That's what describes this ban list. Wow. Didn't expect it, and it's good. And then we have a few things coming back to 2. Rhythm Buster, Dragon Link, Collapse Serpent, Dragon Link. So, everyone be prepared, Beansmith, Dragon Link. It's going to be everywhere. Then we have Shavara, or everyone was saying, Shawarma. Unchained Soul, so we're going to see a lot of Unchained Fiendsmith around again. Everything's Fiendsmith. Like, you need this Fiendsmith package. The ban list didn't hit Fiendsmith, which was crazy. I expected Fable, Lurie, and Moon to go. I didn't expect anything from the Fiendsmith package to actually be hit, because it's too new, and it's in Bonanza. Not Bonanza, Stampede. Same things. I'm going to say Rarity 4. It's easy. I can't get it wrong if I say Rarity 4. So, we have Shavara, Unchained. We've got the 2 Snake Eye guys, Poplar and Ash. They don't have a original Sinful Spoils backup, so this is also pretty fair. Snake Eyes was dead. Now it can start to come back. Maybe be a tier 1, tier 2. We'll see how it goes. Fire King Snake Eyes got a big boost. Bonfire's still gone, or down to 1, so that makes it like Bonfire to 1's good, because unless they bumped Rotor up. So I'm happy with this. This is good as well. I like the Snake Eyes, it's nice to see it. And then we have Morphin Jar number 2. So I expect him to be back at number 3, because I suppose it's a good effect to discard as many cards as possible from their hands, and each player draws 5. So it is a good card. I don't know if it's going to see any relevant play right now. And that's the end of the ban list. I'm super happy. I think it was pretty fair. I am really shocked Moon is still in the game, and Lurie is. I was actually getting like stuff ready for if Fiendsmith gets hit, what can I use to help? Because they're not going to get rid of Engraver. I don't think he's going to get fully banned. Maybe Requiem gets banned, and maybe Track goes to 1, but you only play 1 Tracked anyway. But then if you have Engraver at 1, Tracked at 1, that's some big things you got to work out. So I will be looking at some cards that I'm going to suggest people pick up to play in engines to use Fiendsmith. So that is what I got so far. That is my ban list review. I appreciate you guys are watching, and let's enjoy the format. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.